Hello, y'all. I am back with another Rise TMNT X Listener. I'm tired. I got back from a show, and it's like 8 in the night, and I hadn't had anything to drink, so my throat is sort of dry. But yeah, I'm sort of pissed or angry at my mom and my brother. And my dad, so basically my entire family, but it's okay. I don't really have a plan for this one, but I'm doing Yandere Leo X Listener, just normal listener. I probably will keep doing the Yandere series, or bring back some of the videos I deleted, because yes, I did delete a few videos because it did not meet the requirements for protocol delete. So happy. Anyways, let's get on into the video. I will try to do Leo's voice, but I probably will fail. You and Leo had been dating for a year or so now. He was a pretty open guy, really. You laugh at his jokes, and you smile at when he uses his one-liners on you. But lately, he's been getting in a way. I don't feel like Leo or any of the other guys would be clingy in a sense. So, yeah. You noticed his odd behavior and was sort of creeped out because you felt like it was a little weird. And it's not summer, but I'm just going to say it's summer. It's not summer for me yet. Bad news. But yeah, it was sort of like summer, and since you were a bit creeped out by Leo, you decided to hang out with your friend instead. So you were going to a friend's sleepover. Yay! And you texted Leo that you wouldn't be there for the night. Ding. Oh. Oh, it's from listener. Let's see. I'm going to try to do the text message. But yeah. Dear Leo, I'm not going to be coming home tonight. I'm spending my time at a friend's place. But I'll come back tomorrow, I promise. We can hang out together and maybe go to the park. We can do all sorts of fun stuff. XOXO. Listen. She's hanging out with friends. Her friends are taking them. They're hugging them. They're not letting me get to them. They're not letting their precious boyfriend hang out with them. Oh, I'll show them. What they get for taking my little angel. Meanwhile, from your point of view, you were at your friend's house having fun. And you guys, I don't know your age, but I'm guessing that you guys are playing a game of some sort. It could be spin the bottle. It could be like Uno. It could be cards. I don't know. But yeah, you guys are sort of like playing a game of some sort. I don't care what game it is, but it was like sort of nearly your turn when you saw a pair of like red eyes, like blood red eyes outside the window, and you sort of jumped. But when you looked there again, the eyes were gone, and you were like, what the fuck did I just see? and one of your friends just nudged you on the elbow, and you were like, come on, it's your turn. And you finished the game, but then you could not stop thinking about those pair of eyes you saw. Because, they were creeping you out. So when you walked back from your friend's house to the lair, you saw Raph, Donnie, and Mikey, but no signs of Leo. And Donnie was the first one that noticed you. Oh, hey, listener, welcome back. Did you have a good time at your friend's house? Of course she did. They're their best friends. Of course they would have fun. Yeah, Donnie. I agree with Mikey, but listener, have you seen Leo around? We haven't seen him since morning. You didn't see him either? That's a little bit concerning. Considering he hadn't made a full recovery from the crane yet. Anyways, this is post-crane and shredder, and there isn't any missions or anything. But, sorry, I'm stuttering. I don't have a script. I didn't even prepare a script. That was the first thing I thought of, and I decided to do it. Oh, okay. So, it was around, let's just say, 11, and you were just watching the news because you were bored, and I'm going to put you in Leo's shoes. You had insomnia like him. So, while all the other turtles, excluding Donnie is still working, they were sort of asleep, and you heard, like, the door, or, it's a door, right? Yeah. You heard the door open, and you knew Leo was back. And you walked to the door, and you were like, hey, Leo, where were you? And he was like, I was taking care of some business. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry. But for that split second, you thought you saw red in his eyes, and you were like, okay. Tomorrow, you are watching the news again. And you saw your best friend had been murdered on TV. And their dead bodies were displayed on TV. And you were like, oh shit. What could have happened? And you saw Leo walk in, and he just looked at your phone or your iPad or tablet or computer screen, your device screen, and he was like, oh, how sad. It's okay, you still have me. And you were sort of confused because he didn't sound upset at all. Like, he actually sounded happy. So, it's like 11 again. You were still moping about your friend's death when Leo walked into the room, and he was like, okay, little audio skit here. Hey, Angel, how are you doing? You're still upset about your friend's death? Aw, it's okay. I'm here. I'll help you through it. You're welcome. But I won't let them take you again. They have been hogging you, taking you away from me, your one and only boyfriend. And I don't like that. I want you to be with me. And I would ensure you would be with me forever. And you realize that when he was talking, he sort of got his katana it's called a katana, right? Yeah. One of his katana blades to your throat, and he said, "Don't move." All right, there we go. And he sort of just tied your hands up, and since he was bigger than you, he can sort of carry you. So he carried you, bridal style, because he didn't want to hurt you. Even though he was Yandere, he did not want to hurt you. And he sort of blindfolded you and led you to a place where you don't know. I'm guessing he led you to an abandoned place, like an abandoned warehouse or something. And he was like, you would stay here until you understand how it is to love me. I'll bring you food, I'll bring you water, and I'll ensure that you don't die on me. So that's how it sort of went. Sorry, I'm moving. Not a chair fell. I bumped my knees into a table. Okay. So it went on like that for like a while, a month or so. And Donnie found you because I feel like Donnie would be the kind to explore abandoned places like warehouses, and one time at that like junkyard for like parts, and he found you and he was like, oh, listener, why are you here? Hey, here, come on tight. There. Are you okay? You don't look so good. Should I call Raph or maybe Leo or? Hey, you good? The second you heard Leo's name, you were sort of like shaking because it's like you were terrified of that guy, because he was a guy who tied you up and nearly killed you. So you told Donnie what happened, and he was like, oh damn. And he sort of just got you back to the lair. And again, I don't know what punishment they would receive, the turtle would receive for like being terrible, like Yandere to you. But yeah. I'm pretty sure Leo would get therapy sessions with Mikey. Like how Donnie is, to like improve you, Leo, and your relationship. So Leo was feeling better. You still feel a little uneasy about what had happened, but you're all good. And that's the end. I was getting some water halfway through, but it's like I was making too much noise and I don't want to pause it. So I'm getting some water right now. Okay, that feels better. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start trying not to do intros anymore and doing a little more audio ski. And I'm doing another thing where it's like, there is a random fact about me at the end of each video. And my random fun fact of the day for this video is probably, my sort of comfort videos is anyone X Listener comfort videos. Do not even judge me for this. Just my weird preference of comfort videos. And yeah, that's it. Have a good day, y'all.